Hey, good morning everybody. It's Mike and thanks for joining me this morning. Yeah, we find ourselves in some strange times right now, and I want to start our call this morning by asking you a question. How do we choose to respond? And choose I have underlined like 3 times in my notes. How do we choose to respond? You know, in my 3+ decades in Atlanta real estate, I've seen a large number of crises. And that's not to minimize this. It's just to say that I've been through a number of times of disruption before, and I'm still here standing, and I'm still thriving. Why? Well, the answer lies more in the how than in the what. The what is obviously the coronavirus pandemic, right? The how is the response pattern that each of us will choose to follow. And I've kind of outlined in my notes 6 types of how. 6 different ways that I think people, agents in Atlanta, will choose to respond. Number 1 is Chicken Little. Chicken Little loves to tell people the sky's falling and wallow in the drama of it all. They just love it. This is actually exciting to them. Number 2 is Fraidy Cat. Fraidy Cat will withdraw, will hide, will allow their imagination to run wild with it all. This person's actually a narcissist that imagines only how things will impact on them and not on the people around them. Signs of this are hoarding supplies, binge watching TV news. It's a very self-focused worldview. Number 3 is the Paul Revere. Paul Revere, you know this person, right? They love to have the latest news flash that they think you haven't heard yet. The thrill to them is telling you something that you don't know yet. Number 4 is the know-it-all. They have an opinion on everything and a worldview on everything, and the inside scoop, and their opinion and worldview is smarter than everybody else's. And they tend to see the world as it only relates to themselves without the understanding that people are coming from different spaces. Number 5, the slimy sales guy. This guy wants to exploit every situation, and unfortunately I'm seeing this on social media way too much right now. Mortgage rates are historically low. It's a great time to buy a house. Hey folks, that's not people's biggest concern right now. Quit being slimy sales guy. It's a great time to buy. It's a great time to sell. The greatest shift in wealth is during a time of crisis. How would you like, this is the worst one that I've seen, how would you like to be quarantined in this house? The slimy sales guy sees opportunity in every disaster for other people. I don't think any of those messages are appropriate right now, and if you're doing it, I'm going to urge you to cut it out. Joking, making fun, making light of other people's misery isn't funny, and it shows a real disconnectedness to your customers. The 6th kind is the pro, and this is the one that I'm hoping that all of us will choose to respond as, because you do get to choose your response this week. The pro's calm, they're confident, they're reassuring, they have a reassuring demeanor. Even if they feel anxiety themselves, the pro isn't immune to having concerns, fears, and anxieties themselves, but they understand that when they're interacting with their customers, that they need to be calm and confident and reassuring. They realize it's not about them, it's about their people, and they're going to care for their people first. And then they're going to worry about themselves later. You know who a great example of really this pro is? Are the first responders and healthcare professionals these days. My gosh, what a group of pros. They listen to their people, the pro. The pro acts as a trusted advisor. And they seek solutions, not drama. Each morning this week, I'm going to offer you some strategies as real estate professionals to deal with the world events in which we find ourselves so that we can act as pros. But for today, here's my first set of strategy. I want you just to reach out to your people today. That would be your active listings, your active buyers, and your pending sales. And you're not reaching out to them to tell them, to encourage them, to manipulate them, to coerce them into moving forward. You're just reaching out and touching base with them today because you care about them. And you're wondering how this is impacting their day-to-day life. Are you working from home or are you still going into your office? How are you managing to care for your children while they're out of school? Do you have any health concerns yourself? And they will tell you, you don't have to bring up their current real estate transactional status. If it's of concern to them, they'll bring it up to you and you explore that with them to see how they're feeling about it. And if they would like you to pause with them as these events continue to unfold, or whether they would continue to like to move forward through them. If they would like that, not if you would like it. Well, Mike, I need to stay transactional. I need my business to keep going. I have bills to pay. I understand that. I have the same thing. Most people do. But when you're dealing with your customers, it's about them first. And our fears and anxieties as professionals is secondary. So today, I just want you to reach out, talk to them by phone, talk to them. Email and text does not count. Talk to your people. Listen to them, ask them questions, listen to how they answer them, and be responsive. Now, tomorrow, on this call, I'm going to bring you a set of solutions that you can offer to your home buyers. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to offer you a set of solutions that you can offer to your sellers. But I want to say this to you. If in the meantime, you have a situation that needs to be dealt with today, and you want some advice, some counsel, and some strategies, I want you to reach out to me. That could be you can just walk into my office. It could be that you send me an email or a text. It could be that you arrange a call with me. I don't care, but I'm here to help you because you have stresses and anxieties too, and I'll help you deal with them, not your customers. You help your customers deal with their fears and anxieties. I'll help you deal with yours. Deal? Okay, good. So, for today, be the pro. Have the calm, confident, reassuring demeanor. It's going to be okay, folks. We're going to be fine. We might have to take some precautions for a short period of time, but we're going to come out of this just fine. And we don't need to go out and buy all the toilet paper at the grocery store. That's being the narcissist. Just reach out and talk to your people today. Care for them. Love on your people. If you want some strategies before tomorrow, you reach out to me and we'll develop them one-on-one. Okay? In the meantime, I want you to take action today as you can and try your very best to keep making it happen for yourself.